Hello everybody, I thought I would do a quick little ThredUp haul because I did get a few things for their like pre-early Memorial Day sale. I think it was like 50% off either items that were like already on sale or just 50% off in general. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that all of the items that I got were half off. But I love ThredUp. You can see how cute their packaging is. It comes with that like classic green paper, and then you get a little card, and they give you like this super cute personalized note and everything. So I have really liked everything that I've bought generally from ThredUp, and I think that it's a pretty good shopping experience the majority of the time. So I kind of went with focusing on getting stuff that was work related for my internship. But I guess we can just start off with my work stuff. So I got this super cute shirt from the brand Dye, D-A-I. It is brand new. It's this really nice kind of stretchy, almost athletic feeling material. It's very thick. It's this like very pretty kind of maroony brown with that nice kind of detailing in the front, and then those really pretty slightly puffed, if you can see, sleeve. So this shirt ended up being $16 on sale. I've never heard of the brand Dye, but it said that it was originally like over $100 shirt. So I was very excited to get that, and I do like that color a lot. And then the next thing that I got are these pants that have this very interesting kind of threaded detail, if you can see that, and then it continues onto part of the actual pant itself. And then they're these very long, very flowy. You can see how wide that one leg there is. It's almost like a skirt, and it's pleated. So I thought these would be super cute for work, just something fun. I loved that detailing. This is by the brand Alberto Macaulay. You can tell that tag is kind of old. Thought it was good about sizing. My one gripe is that they don't have pockets. I do wish that they had pockets, but because they did this pleated detail, they don't. And I do like the double buckle there. So yeah, you can see how large that pleat is. I love a bell leg, but I do wish that they had pockets. But going on with another pair of pants, I got these kind of red, almost burgundy, but leaning more towards red with gold hardware. These are by Banana Republic. They are the sculpted stretch, which is one of my favorite fabrics from Banana Republic because I do have other pants from them. These are, again, a wide leg, but a much more tailored wide leg. And these do have a fake pocket, so you can rip out the seam and make them a real pocket, which is probably what I'm going to do, is just seam rip that started, and then they have two pockets in the back. I personally don't typically love belt loops in a pant. I prefer for them to just either fit me or to come without them. I don't typically like wearing a belt to work. However, I have recently got some new belts so that I can wear some cuter belts to work, so I do like those. And I personally prefer to pretty much solely wear wide leg pants. I will occasionally wear a non-wide leg, but I wear those most of the time. So these are by the brand Nick and Zoe. If you can tell, the material is this like kind of thin chiffon-y material. So you can see there that it's like not quite see-through, but very thin, almost like a blouse material, but they're a pant. And then it's got the closure on the side over there, which again, not my favorite. I don't really love skirts, especially that have that, but they're very flowy and like that really nice, just thin, loose material that I really liked. And they do have a bit of a pleat to them. You guys can see that. It might be a bit easier to see on the back. But they do have that little slight pleating to them. These are a size 8. I will say when you're on ThredUp, it tells you the sizes, but I would be very careful to pay attention to they note the actual width, length, seam allowance, all that stuff of the pant itself, because a lot of more vintagey brands or older versions of new brands, their sizing will be all messed up and it's not really standardized. Obviously that's normal with women's clothing, but I would recommend that when you check out ThredUp to like look at the actual sizing. But the last thing that I got is from, wait, I have one more pair. And this last shirt that I got is from Ann Taylor Factory, which is a really lovely brand. I've always liked their clothes. This is a size large, but as you can see, it's not very big. It's more flowy, and again, it has these really pretty puff sleeves. Really like the higher neckline. That's my personal favorite. I like a high neckline, and it's got that lined pleat right there. You can see where it kind of bows out just ever so slightly. I liked it because I thought it would be a little bit bigger, so it would be more loose, not as constricting while I'm working. I love that puffed sleeve detail, and I really like a pattern with like a plain, like with these chiffon pants and like a pattern top. I think that that is so cute and very classy. So, and obviously Ann Taylor is a really nice brand. Each of those pants were between $18 and $25, and I think this top ended up being about $16. In total at ThredUp, I spent $130 for reference for everything that I got. The last pair of pants that I got, last thing I got is from, again, Antonio Milani. You can see that this tag is a lot different from the other one. I think these pants are slightly newer than the other ones, but they're the same side closure. These are a size 10, so they're slightly bigger than the other ones, which is interesting. But again, that very pretty chiffon. But these are not see-through like the other ones are. That's like full thick fabric. Again, with that really pretty wide leg that I like. So I thought these would be cute. So yeah, I didn't end up picking up much. I just got a couple basics. I got navy, I got black, and then I got red, and then I wanted a more fun black. I love these pants, truly. I think they're so cute, the flowing ones. And I just picked up 2 tops. I went pretty simple with the amount of stuff that I got. This one, I will say, does have a little bit of fraying up there, but another thing with ThredUp is they'll note stuff like that, so you know when you're getting it coming in that it might have something on it. But I thought I would just do a quick little haul, tell you guys what I got at ThredUp, so you can see that thrifting does not just have to be in a physical store. Online can be great too. I have found a lot of cool stuff, especially if you want to do work clothes or anything that's kind of more niche. If you want a specific designer, ThredUp is a great choice. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend. And they send you a bag as well. If you want to do any returns or anything like that, they send you a bag so you can return your clothes so that you continue to be sustainable. So thank you for watching. As always, if you guys like my video, leave a like. It helps my channel out a lot, and if you want to subscribe, that would be great. As always, I will leave my Goodreads down below so you can keep up with what I'm reading.